9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the power.
Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything.
Antman and Siobhan bring you so much, live, local, and raw, every Thursday from Antman vs. Studios. Music, news, interviews, plus so much more, and it starts now.
And now, here's your host.
Running from your abuse. meet another white boy like me. I sold my soul to the wishing well, and I hope you wish me get well. I sold my soul to the wishing well, and I hope you wish me get well.
The 18 years in the making wasn't fair. Dim down lights all across the air. The doctors tell me that she's okay. They said just hold on tightly. Just spin the wheel. You ain't no for the best. Let it all go, I'll take it from here. I promise you now you won't suffer my care. Your husband feel like a good man should. Just promise me you said you would. Never give up, never give up, never give up. Chris calls my name, he knows everything that I do. Yeah, I'll hold on to sanity for you. The doctors tell me that she's okay. They said just hold on tightly. Just spin the wheel. You ain't no for the best. Let it all go, I'll take it from here. I promise you now you won't suffer my care. Your husband feel like a good man should. Just promise me you said you would. Never give up, never give up, never give Let it all go, I'll take it from here. I promise you now you won't suffer my care. Your husband feel like a good man should. Just promise me you said you would. Never give up, never give up, never give
What's going on, Music Familia? It is Thursday night. Hanging out with AntmanVs. What's going on, Music Familia? It is October 10th. We're about, 21 days from Halloween, right? Crazy. So, I got to apologize right off the rip. Like, literally, right off the rip. Because I was late tonight. So, earlier today, I took my wee little one to the park. And she had her first official hardcore stumble at the park today. And, leave it to my kid to do it right the first time. And she's got a nice little gash on the corner of her eye, and all kids get these bumps and bruises, or so I'm told. But being my first kid and being the first experience of it all, I think I was more traumatized than she was. So we went to Sharon Woods, if you guys are familiar. If you guys are in the Ohio area, in Columbus area specifically, you guys know where Sharon Woods is. So I took the little one out there. What's going on, Mr. David Mosley? How's it going? We'll be talking to him, or I should say about him here in a little bit. We're going to be getting in with an interview with my man here real soon as well. So we took her to Sharon Woods today, and me and the wifey, the wife is pregnant with our second, so, going to the park and doing all these things, are labor intensive, so I try to take it easy the best I can on her and try to help and support and all that. And she was taking a break at the park, and it was my duty, my job to watch my daughter. And so my daughter was climbing up on the platform, and there's a quick left to go up the platform and down the slide, or take a right and you go. So the best way to describe them is they're like huge poles with like platforms on them, and they're chained into the ground, and they move and they jiggle back and forth, right? So my 2.5-year-old daughter sees these and says, "Oh, this is a great idea." So she takes off and she goes to grab it. Well, she grabs it and it moves, and she falls between that and the platform, and she falls straight down into the wood chips. Now, it's a good, I don't know, 2.5 feet. I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet, 3 feet. And so it's a good fall for a 2.5-year-old, her first time, So she was pretty shaken up. I didn't really see how red it was until we got her home, and it's all puffy and swollen, and it's one of those moments where you're like, damn, I wish I could have just grew wings and flew over there and stopped her from that. But, as the wifey said, there are just some things you're not going to be able to stop her from happening, honey. You're just going to have to take it. And I don't know that I like that answer, but I'm sure many dads are gonna have something to say about it. And so let me know what your guys' thoughts are, man. So the Intern changed up the show this evening, so you're going to see a little bit of different stuff. Let us know what you think. Let him know if he's doing a good job. We're going to see what's going on. So I want to give a shout-out to a few sponsors. Shamrock Printing, my man Jonathan Boyer, all the boys and girls down there. Give them a call, 740-349-2244. I want to give a shout-out to Paul's Nightclub as well. Janine Cunningham and all the boys and girls down there. Great people. That's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer, 740-304-5303. And also Ohio Local Music, my boys Thor and Terry. Hey, tonight's show is dedicated to Thor Wonderland. The man and his mom were in a pretty gnarly car accident. And so hopefully he's listening and he's rocking out with us as carefully, and I mean carefully, as he can. Don't want to injure yourself rocking out to Antman. That would not go well. But wish you and your mom a speedy recovery. We love you guys. And if you need anything, reach out to us. Let us know, man. Much love to you and your family. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to Rich Regal and all the crew over at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. If you guys haven't had a chance, check them out, man. Great tattoo gallery. I got some myself done there as well. And so be watching tonight for some of the changes the Intern put into the show. If you don't like them, let me know. I'll fire him officially. No, I'm just kidding. He did a great job. I'm kind of proud of him. We even got a new twist for Douchebag Criminals, so hopefully you guys are ready for that, man. Tune in to tonight for brand new Douchebag Criminals as well. So we got horoscopes the same as always at 9 p.m. And make sure you guys get ready for that. And we got some unsigned music from all over the walks of life. But every week we have unsigned music, right? And we got some great causes going on. And so I'm going to give a shout-out to Katie Crawford. Mosh for the Cause is coming up, the second annual Haley's Angels. It's a fundraiser, and donations at the door for entry, hosting a 50-50 raffle, and items have been donated towards silent auctions. All proceeds are going directly to Nationwide Children's Hospital. We want to invite you guys and the community to come on out and check out Never Dawn, 8 Pound Pressure, Key Enemy, and the latest 5 stories, Elk, Dread Engine, The Admiralty, Perfectly Damaged, The Black Order, all under one roof, man. All ages, donations at the door, and, come on out and support a cause, man. This is great. Now, this is near and dear to mine and my wifey's heart because of our daughter being a NICU child, as well as our friend Chad. And, nothing brings you together like family. There's nothing out there that is the same as, what you're going to experience, without your family. And Nationwide Children's Hospital brings all kinds of people together, and when you talk about Nationwide Children's Hospital out just in public, people always stop and they're like, oh, you hear so many positive stories, so many great stories from families, so I'm just excited to see Katie putting this together. This is the second annual. Come on out, support her and the community and everybody, all these bands, and we'll see you guys out there, man. But in the meantime, we're gonna rock your guys' freaking faces off tonight. My man Thor is sitting here, hanging out, listening to us. So, we can't let him down. We can't. We mustn't. Let's get him some new stuff from Arsenic. This is Dear Remorse. goes out to my buddy Thor, hanging out on the couch, resting. So, I want to give a special shout out right now to my man David Mosley. So, congratulations is in order. My man is stepping into an awesome position with X Factor 1. And no doubt, undoubtedly, he will bring his own flair and his own twist to the band, which will make the band even more crazy and unique. And hopefully you guys get a chance to get your asses out there and check out the great show that is X Factor 1. They're going to be playing with Last in Line. That show's coming on up, and I'll make sure my man Dave throws a link in there or throws the info in there so you guys can check it out, man. And I encourage all you guys, man, to share tonight's show using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife. And we love supporting everybody. We get about 1,000 or so views a week, man. I know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot, but it is something. And, the podcast itself is in 13 different countries. I also want to give a shout out to Foxhole Internet Radio Network if you haven't had a chance to check them out. And Foxhole Undiscovered is a radio station that myself has recently taken over. And, excuse me, Intern made kind of a breakfast style something for dinner, and I made him cook. It was his turn, so yeah, I'm like burping my guts out right now. Thank you, I appreciate it. You take over my show, you change the show, and you give me heartburn during the show. That's it. I can't take it anymore. We're gonna go into some music. I got something from my man Trenton P. So some people would tell me that this isn't their cup of tea, but it is one of those get up and, pardon my language, but fuck shit up kind of things. It really is, man. And but before we get into my man Trenton P, I got something special. This is a little taste of X Factor 1. This song is called You Suck, and I'll be excited to see what Dave's twist, playing the bass and doing what he does playing this song. This is going to be killer. So check this out. This is X Factor 1. Much love to Mr. Ricky Wolf and all the guys over there at X Factor 1. Much love to you guys. Thanks for doing what you do as artists and musicians. And here is a rendition of You Suck, October 26th at the Villa. Oh, shizzle. Oh, shizzle. All right, cool. Let's get this. You Suck. X Factor 1.
We are the 99. 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 You try to push me down. You try to hold me down. I swear your soul is sin, but minutes master now. I see the lowest lows, reflect the real man cry. You had your way, but now your ass is mine. You suck. You suck. Hey, Mr. Bitch, I got a message for you. You suck. You suck. Hey, Mr. Bitch, I got a message for you. You push me down. when the race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people want to ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people want to ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people want to ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. Guess I never fit in, cause I never fit the image. Must've thought that I was stupid, thinking part of it, the gimmicks. Man, this shit done got me living, I can't even hear the lyrics. Like I'm mumbling, I'm like, I would probably make a million. See, I think it's so pathetic, they sounded so generic. Someone call a paramedic, I'ma start an epidemic. See, I keep it so authentic, cause you know I'm steady. When the motherfuckers wanna do it, but they're never gonna get it. This a curse, a gift with the words that I spit. Like ever since birth, had to learn with the fist. It can only get worse from refer to the list, cause I only use portion, a portion of this. See, you scared to resist, but before you commit, from the plot to the twist, hear a voice and you quit. She'll I do a backflip, hit reverse on the bitch. I'm the Johnny Cash in this blacklist. Like half of these bastards don't have the audacity. Truth is, I'm flattered, you're thinking irrationally, leaving you scattered. Just one in my fantasies, not as the standard, but I do it naturally. Sorry, my stand-up might not be your cup of tea. Looking so haggard, you're losing your sanity. Follow the pattern, discover a tragedy. This is a hazard, there will be fatalities. Wait till we get a motherfucking roof off. 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 I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. I'm sick of everybody fucking stereotype. It got me looking back upon it from the stereo died. And you the only motherfucker here believing the hype. So you can try to back it up and only real survive. Take a chance like a rapper, cause these labels goodbye. So when I'm stepping on the stage, I hope the world's collide. Every time I send a tip and never got a reply, gonna flip them on the bird to the day that I die. Cause these ill motherfuckers thought I never arrive. And I can tell you thought I would by the look in your eyes. And when they're looking for the future, never tell them the price. It's like I'm here now, bitch, tell me what is the prize. For every time I feel alone, then I wake up alive. In a place no one knows where the shadows align. For every sin that I committed, never look for forgiveness. And when I dig a deep grave, then I bury my demons. I ask nobody for nothing, and I'ma do what I want. I never meant to offend you, now I don't need your opinion. And that's the end of discussion, so you can take it and shove it. And I was stumbling into something that you never saw coming. And when I get in abundance, you better never come running. And you can meet me in the middle of the mosh pit, taking out people like a Marshall Lynch, like the king of this shit when I'm marked on it, bitch. Wait till we get a motherfucking roof off. 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 I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now. We ain't stuck it to the man, so this screaming man down. Cause we never stand alone, but we know we stand out. I just wanna race till I fucking black out, cracked out, turn it to a madhouse. When the people wanna ride, everybody lash out. We've been fighting forever, so we never stopping now.
What's going on, Music Familia? That was my boy, Tread and P with Blackout right there. A little bit of something different, man. Get you guys up and moving. So, then falls the sky says that I need to give the intern a promotion because he's happy with the show this evening. So, with that being said, alright, intern, I will graduate you from intern, and we will make you part of the MFP, more of a thing than you're already part of the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, here's the thing, though. The intern basically doesn't want to be on camera or on microphone or on the show. He just wants to sit back and enjoy the quiet trees, which is fine with me. So, that's fine with me. Do what you do, But, my man Dave Mosley says, I have to break away for a bit. I will try to make it back. No problem, sir. Congratulations on that promotion, X Factor 1. Shout out to all the guys over there. And, so, what's going on, Tessie Abrams? How are you? AJ, what's going on? Stephanie Cross, how are you? Everybody hanging out live. Tammy, what's going on? Susan, how are you? Karen, Lewis, what's all going on, everybody? So, I have something new tonight. And this is very, I don't know. This is different. I come across it about a day ago, and I'm going to let you guys be the judge. And let me know. No FaceTime, no promotion. That's it. That is exactly it. Right. You need to prove it. No, this, I found this. What's going on, Laura? How are you? So I found this, Carl Cole. It's called Forget About It. Now, we're going to see what this is. The joy of being unsigned music is it's like Forrest Gump said. Unsigned music's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So, with that being said, you're going to enjoy this 4.5 minutes with me. You ready to do this? All right, here we go. We're going on a ride. Okay. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Like, that's I'm sorry. I can't. That's what it reminds me of. It really does. We're gonna flip the script a little bit. We're gonna get into something. You know, I can't listen to something that just repeatedly boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. I just can't do it, man. I just can't. So we're getting into something from my boys, Then Falls the Sky. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Boys and girls. Let me rephrase. Check out Unreal right here from my boys, Then Falls the Sky, and girls. Let's go.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Take my life as they same temptation. The truth, nothing back from you. When have you been like? What is inside? with nothing to say, no one to blame, nothing to say. You're ready to roll with nothing to say. No one to blame, nothing to say. No one to blame, nothing to say.
What's going on, Mr. Familia? That was Faces by Failed Flowers. Let me know what you guys think about that, man. That's out of the alternative collection. Brand new stuff right there that we played on the show. Let me know what you think about that. A little bit of something different, you know. We think that different is good around here. So hopefully you enjoy it. Want to give a shout out real quick before we get into some other stuff. So Janine and all the boys and girls at Paul's Nightclub, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. If you haven't had a chance, check out this badass venue. Get down there, check it out, man. Chuck Hawthorne is going to be down there, and he's coming through for a tour, and I'm excited about this. I really am. Like, you know, you don't get too often, you don't get a chance to see that kind of music, you know. He's from Austin, Texas, and he's an Americana singer-songwriter from Austin, Texas, actually. You know, he's got some good stuff, man. And I was able to check out one of his songs, and I happen to have a little tidbit right here before we get into it. We're going to do the story that the intern posted too early, and then we're going to go right into that from horoscopes. But I got this real quick. This is called Such Is Life. I'm going to give you a little tidbit of this. Check it out.
Well, he smelled like marijuana, two-finger cologne, and he smoked his Origo cigarettes through an ancient saxophone. He used to ride the holy wind, and he called it catching air. There ain't a bone he hadn't broken, there ain't a jump he didn't dare. He was a stove-up gifted dreamer, holding on the best he could, riding out on 6 main strings and trips to Hollywood. That's a 46 Indian, leaking oil in his garage, and if he lifts the door far enough, you can see his great mirage. Said, "C'est la vie, say it to me, c'est la vie, oh. Won't you sing it to me, oh." Now you never know where he's going, so hang tight and raise a sharp if you're keeping up with the devil. Or smoking that old mouth hot, and he sang one for Jimmy Martin, and he painted David Mann on the fathead Gibson schooner. Yeah, he riding once again. Said, "Say la vie, say it to me, say la vie, won't you sing it to me, whoa."
Yeah, so you guys get the idea, man. That is Chuck Hawthorne, and he's gonna be, like I said, he's gonna be on tour, and he's gonna be at Paul's Nightclub, and you know, really, honestly, man, you can't get a better intimate venue than Paul's Nightclub, man. Make sure you guys check it out. October 19th, 8 p.m. Like I said, Paul's Nightclub. If you guys don't know, that's 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Tickets are still available, I'm sure, for this awesome intimate show, but make sure you get them fast because I'm sure they're going to go, and you don't want to miss this. This is great music. This reminds me of, like, the Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard type of stuff, you know, way back. And hopefully you guys get a chance to check it out, man. I'm excited. Hopefully I can work in the babysitter. A lot of what falls on being able to make it to shows is having a good babysitter these days. If you guys know of one, let me know. But it is 8:58, and so the intern posted a story. Just when he gets good, I have to go and correct him. He posted a story a little early, so we're going to get to it right before horoscope. So, over $20,000 worth of suspected heroin THC wax was seized during a Scioto County traffic stop. This was posted today. A North Carolina man has been arrested after authorities seized $20,000 worth of suspected heroin and THC wax. The Ohio State Highway Patrol says that 11:50 p.m. on Tuesday, troopers stopped a Toyota Corolla for marked lanes and following too close violations on State Route 823. Ohio Highway Patrol says the driver, 38-year-old Dennis Core of Durham, North Carolina, was driving without a valid driver's license and admitted to having a small amount of marijuana, leading to a search of the vehicle. Troopers found 100 grams of suspected heroin, 350 grams of wax THC, estimated to be worth approximately $21,500. Core was taken to Scioto County Jail and charged with possession of heroin. If convicted, he could face up to 8 years in prison and a fine of up to $15,000. Wow. And, folks, that doesn't even top our douchebag criminal list today. I assure you. Oh, so among great shows and among great things that are going on in our area and around us, if today's your birthday, happy mother-freaking birthday. Get your horoscopes in, and let's do this. You ready? All right. There may be no easy answers in life, but you can certainly make things easier for yourself over the coming year by focusing on what is positive in the world and ignoring what is negative. That applies to people, too. There's good to be found in everyone. I look over at the intern. There's good to be found in everyone. And he's like, what? What? Aquarius. There may be all sorts of exciting things going on in your world at the moment, but there's one thing above all else you should be working on, and that is yourself. Aim to be very best Aquarius that you can be. Make your life a masterpiece. Pisces. Why does someone seem so determined to persuade you to abandon your plans? Most likely it's because they fear you'll make such a success of them that they will look bad in a comparison to you. They're right. They will. Just ignore them and carry on. Aries. You need to give a friend your support, even if it means falling out with someone in a position of authority. Put your own ambitions on hold today and do what you can to sort out what's going on and what's wrong in their life. Friendships always come first. Taurus. Someone who doubts you are as tough as you say you are, has been told that you're in need of learning the hard way, and that your meek and mild appearance is surface deep only. When push comes to shove, few people are as resolute or as ruthless as a Taurus. So buck up and buckle up. Damn, that's a good one. Wow. I think I want to trade my horoscope before I even know what it is. Gemini, you need to channel your energy, both physical and mental, in positive directions. If you're already working on something of a creative nature, then aim to make it the best thing you have ever done. No matter how high your standards, go higher still. Cancer. If you can persuade people to follow you today, you will most likely accomplish something that amazes everyone. But bear in mind that it must be persuasion, not coercion. Turn on the charm, Cancer. You possess more of the stuff than you like to admit sometimes. Leos. You seem to be in a charitable mood at the moment, and that's good. But don't give things to people who do not deserve them. Some individuals are happy just to take while masking no effort to help themselves, and they are the ones to avoid. Wow. But bam, I'm slapping out doses of reality this evening on the MFP show. Fellow Virgos, here you go. You may not be able to see where life is taking you, but don't worry about it. Just go with the flow and trust that the universe in its wisdom will guide and protect you. Life is a learning experience, and learning should always be fun. Libras. How you guys doing tonight? How you doing, Libras? You good? All right. Hopefully you're ready for this. Although the sun is moving through your sign and boosting your confidence, there is still a corner of your mind that is worrying you that you may be heading for a fall. You're not, so close the door on the negative thinking and act as if you cannot fail. All right? Scorpio, if you fall out with someone whose capabilities you don't know much about, you could come to regret it. So think before you speak, and if you sense that your words could upset those of a sensitive disposition, just this once, say nothing at all, all right? As hard as that possibly is. I know some fellow Scorpios, and they just can't keep their mouth out of trouble. Sagittarius, you need to back off a bit and let situation sort itself out. Things are changing so fast now that there seems a little point in trying to control events. Your best plan is to keep an eye on what's happening and react as and when you get the chance. And last but not least, my Capricorns, someone might tell you that a certain course of action is in your interests, but if your instincts tell you something different, then it's your instincts you must trust. It's possible you could be wrong and miss out, but not very likely. That's almost like a Yoda. Like Yoda wrote that horoscope. Damn. Crazy. So, I got something a little different for you guys here. And we're going to go metal. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of metal. You guys can check this out. And so, this is Beyond the Circular Demise by Coffins. So, I'm going to warn you, this is probably a little hardcore for some of the lighter audience. But, this is where I throw in my disclaimer. I play something for everybody. I don't discriminate. I don't play or hate. Except for when the song goes boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Like, you get it. You get it. We'll check it out right here. Beyond the Circular Demise by Coffins. That's Pray for Sleep right there. What's going on, Music Familia? We are hanging out live. You guys are checking out the weekly podcast of MFP. And some people have been asking questions about how they can get involved. And they were asking, more importantly, about the show flyers. So you guys see that I promote show flyers every week. For instance, the Ginger Show coming up, Haley's Angels coming up. Also, Then Falls the Sky has a show coming up as well at the Paxton Theater, which is going on tomorrow. So congratulations to those guys. Also, Nonpoint's going to be in town. Also, Misfits Night Banner is going down at Muddy Creek, so get out there, check it out on the 26th. So a lot of these bands, what they do, promotion is so expensive these days. It's so expensive to get people heard and to get heard yourself. I've been speaking with a lot of local bands, a lot of local people, and what I have found is that for anybody who wants to get heard or wants to get seen, it's almost literally impossible. I mean, it's one of the most hardest things that's sought after is promotion. And let's be honest, not every place on the planet promotes and supports you the way you deserve to be. You know what I mean? And so we try to bring and cater to those kinds of situations specifically. So, with that being said, kind of fill you guys in, interns like looking at me. So for $5, we can promote your show on our show, and we'll promote your show all the way up to the week of your show on our show. So say most shows are Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and some I've even seen like on Sundays, but that's a very rare, and that's like a benefit kind of thing. Now, what we're doing is we're taking the power and giving it back to the people and the bands and the artists. And we are charging $5 a show flyer. You pay that via PayPal. Send your flyers over to flyers@musicfamiliaproductions.com. Send them over there. And you can send your music or your music videos over to AntmanVs at musicfamiliaproductions.com as well. And let us know you sent your flyer, and we'll get your flyer in rotation as soon as the same day as our show. So there's not too many people out there. There's not too many opportunities out there for local businesses and local people to be able to get affordable representation or affordable promotion, So what we're doing is also hand in hand with working with the flyers and stuff like that, our sponsors, we're going to be writing some commercial spots for them and getting those together. So, our sponsors can look forward to some scripts in their emails or their Facebook page messengers, because we're going to be sending those out, hopefully get some approval on, what they want said and how they want said and all that. And typically, what happens when a local business or something like that goes for something like that, it's like $300, $400, $500 in certain cases. For one instance, somebody paid $475 for 2 weeks of airtime, Monday through Friday, 2 times a day, and weren't told what 2 times a day they were aired or played. So if you think about that, when you're going to be aired on the podcast. You can guarantee every week you're going to get promoted. Every week you're going to have something said about you, saw about you, anything like that. If you promote and support my show, I support your show and your venue, for so to speak, with some of the sponsors who sponsor me are venues or local businesses. If you have questions about that, you guys can inquire about that. Typically, sponsorships run $100 a month, and that covers everything. So if you're a venue and you have a bunch of shows and a bunch of stuff going on, or if you are an active venue in the community, excuse me, if you're an active venue in the community, then there's something like that will benefit you because people will see you, you'll see people, they'll see you on here, and it's kind of a mutual thing. Trying to do the best we can to support everybody, and in that whole not wanting to leave anybody out kind of deal, right? So let's get into this, man, and I have something. I was sitting on it for a while, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to check it out. So I happened to come across this song, and it goes a little different, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it, man. Let me know what you think about this. The song's called Kill Me Inside. This is from my dude Reggie Foster. Find him on Facebook, Reggie Foster Music, if you want to check out more. But I'll get into this right now. Let me know what you think about this. Crank it up. I encourage you just to turn it up and enjoy this song. Let me know what you think. Let's get it right now.
inside. 'Cause it could be the very last thing you see. A secret hidden in plain sight. The key to fortunes untold, everything magical. Nothing to keep you down inside. It's such a pretty life and it's nothing like mine. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't You think that everything is fine, but it's not. There are things under the surface that rely on the dark. You don't know this because you won't pay attention long enough. There are reasons for the seasons. This decision isn't tough. Move along, keep your head up. Listen to my voice. It has helped a lot of people to ignore the calls of voice. Now do I have your attention? There's something I should mention. There's another you trapped inside. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't fall. Here's where the message of healing and acceptance. I found a cure. I won't fall. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't I found a cure. I won't fall.
I know, right? Yeah. That right there is Bass Shock with Fall. What's going on, Music Familia? How are you guys doing tonight? I want to give a shout out to Miss Renee Onyx as well as Stephanie Cross. I want to give a shout out to Sweetie Sweethearts as well. If you guys haven't had a chance, check out either one of those badass chicks. You need to get your asses on Facebook and check out both those badass ladies, Sweethearts as well as Renee Onyx and her lovely hubby Jay. Make sure you guys check out what they got going on as well, man. So, lots of great stuff going on, man. I think what we all need to do is unite together as one solid state piece of matter and just take on the world, man. You know? I'm going to give a shout out to my man Thomas Young hanging out. So we're going to drop the link. If you guys are on Facebook and you guys are watching through Facebook, you guys can come watch the live show right there. Just click the link. Boom. Comes right to the show. I want to give a shout out to some of the sponsors tonight. Shamrock Printing, my man Jonathan Boyer, all the boys and girls over at Shamrock Printing. Check them out, shamrockprinting.com, or give them a call, 740-349-2244. I want to give a shout out to Paul's nightclub as well, Janine Cunningham and all the boys and girls down there. Check them out, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. I want to give a shout out to Lynette's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer, and everybody over there holding me down. Thank you guys so much. 740-304-5303. Ohio Local Music on Facebook. Get to know some local bands, some promoters, a little bit of everybody. Get a hold, check them out. Ohio Local Music on Facebook. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Rich Regal, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery in Lancaster, Ohio, who gave me this blingin' sobriety tattoo. Thank you so much, sir. Sober 5 years, 6 years actually, September 5th. So, yeah. Yeah, sobriety. Everybody out there who's still sober or kicking around being sober, congratulations, man. Thanks for doing what you do, and thanks for being around, because we all know it's a battle every day. Every day. So tonight's Douchebag Criminals at the end of the show is very special, the intern let me know. He told me that basically I've never seen anything like it before. And I haven't even got the chance to preview tonight's Douchebag Criminals. So, if you want to be as surprised as I am when I go to Douchebag Criminals at 10 o'clock or about 10 minutes before, come on over. It'll be fun. You might see me punch him in the face if it doesn't turn out well. Oh, shit. So, did you guys see Sesame Street is bringing out a new character that's going to tackle having parents that are addicts or opioid crisis type situations? Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to say, have you seen it? You need to check it out. Google Sesame Street, it'll pop right up. I'm telling you. So, Kevin Hart, the car crash that we all talked about, that I reported on a couple weeks ago, car crash caused by driver's sudden acceleration. And CHP says that no one in the accident was wearing a seatbelt. Imagine that. According to the crash report, the details in it say that Kevin was leaving the scene after the accident while Black and Broxterman remained trapped. The report also lists the extensive body work Kevin had done to the Barracuda, including adding a 6.4-liter Hemi V8 engine, sport tires, as well as a custom gauges and graphics. It also mentions the vehicle was without an anti-lock braking system. As for the seatbelts, the report says there were fold and crease marks on the belt surfaces consistent with being folded and tucked into the seats, and no indicators of occupant loading were present. Cops say even if the belts were worn at the time of the crash, they were being worn improperly due to excessive slack in the belts anyway. The report says that Boxterman was pinned between the top of the right passenger seat and the collapsed roof of the vehicle, where her head was facing the windshield. The report also notes that the car was not outfitted to carry rear seat passengers. Kevin replaced the back seats with plastic storage boxes. Kevin's car crash was caused by a driver operating the vehicle in a reckless fashion. This according to the California Highway Patrol, which has just completed its report on the incident. Man, these pictures from the wreck. I posted the pictures during the show a couple weeks ago, and I'm not gonna repost them. But man, like stupid, ridiculous damage done to that Barracuda, bro. Like absolutely, like the dumbest shit. And you know what pisses me off about the whole thing with Kevin Hart is the dude's got money. The dude's got money. You can't tell me he doesn't get money. For real. and you got some boxes in the back of your car. You can afford the rims, you can afford the motor, but you can't afford some safety belts. You know what? Intern, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look up what replacement seat belts are. We're going to go into a break. I want to find out how much a replacement seat belt would actually cost. I'm curious. I'm curious. Hey, so while we're doing that, I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you guys out there. Thank you for watching and supporting. And if you guys are out there and you want to collaborate, get together, hit me up. Let me know, man. Love to collaborate with you guys. Looking to support any and everybody unsigned and all the local businesses and everybody. We need to collaborate. We need to get together. We need to show them all how it's done. You know? Let's do that. In the meantime, have you ever had somebody tell you that you're not the same? That, oh, well, since you got this, you're not the same. Or, since you did that, you're not the same. Don't you ever just want to, like, throw your finger up and just be like, I am not the same. I am not like you. I am not. But I'm still the same. My man Rich Regal breaks it down a little bit more than that. You ready for this? Let's go.
Gun in my hands. I learned a lot about being a man. I ain't never ran, always took a stand for what I believe in. Now you see me on stage stunting for the cam, but I'm more than that. I'm a damn family man. Stop to shake a hand and appreciate all the fans. Now everyone's starting to know my name. Some say I've changed, but I assure y'all I'm still the same. I stay in my lane, never associate with lames. Country boy through and through, like home on the range. Never thought I'd get to this level of fame. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Bounce blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Mud on these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camel, laying low out in the sticks. Working 12s for $1, I ain't end up being rich. Well, I heard there's haters out there doing the best to burn my name. So I thought I burned something hell out. I'm still the same. Talk to be humble, speak out loud, don't ever mumble. Always been that guy that step up in the room and make the spot rumble. Running through these backwoods, never known to fumble. Taught to never run when it's time to tumble. Seen a lot of crazy stuff throughout this life of mine. Living on borrowed time, just trying to claim the spot at the top, which is mine. Realize back in the day that it'll all turn out just fine. I always take the time to say hi to anyone that supports me, and this is why y'all are the ones that keep this heart beating and keep me on my grind. Without y'all, we would be nowhere in life. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Bounce blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Mud on these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camel, laying low out in the sticks. Working 12s for $1, I ain't end up being rich. Well, I heard there's haters out there doing the best to burn my name. So I thought I burned something hell out. I'm still the same. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Bounce blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Mud on these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camel, laying low out in the sticks. Working 12s for $1, I ain't end up being rich. Well, I heard there's haters out there doing the best to burn my name. So I thought I burned something hell out. I'm still the same.
So, it looks like the intern found it. So, he just went to Google and typed in Barracuda replacement seatbelts. And poof, like slut magic, all of a sudden, there's a whole list. So it looks like 1964 to 1967, Seatbelt Planet. If you want to check out seatbeltplanet.com for all your seatbelt fastening needs. Can't make this shit up, folks. Seatbeltplanet.com has the 1964-1967 Plymouth Barracuda driver and passenger seatbelt kit for $219. All right. And seatbeltsplus.com has the 3 retractable seatbelts for $77.95. So, I mean, I could go on and on and on. My point being is that you have that kind of money, and you have 2 boxes in the back of your Barracuda where you have people sitting in it. It's a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Like, 720 horsepower. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Oh, stupid people. Anyway, so, in other news, Colin Kaepernick. I haven't said that name in I don't know how long. Colin Kaepernick, his team released a 2-page fact sheet about the quarterback in the hopes of killing false rumors that have been dogging him for so long. And he makes it clear he still wants to play. The document was issued by Colin's sport agent, Jeff Nally, who says in the 25 years he's worked in the business, he's never seen anyone treated as poorly and as unfairly as Colin. Nally says that he reached out to all 32 NFL teams, but has gotten little to no response. Not a single team has offered Colin a job since 2016 season, in which he began his peaceful protest, Nally says. Not a single team has brought Colin in for a workout. Seattle brought Colin in for a visit, but did not work with him, and it did not work out. Afterward, Pete Carroll said Colin is a starter in this league. The Seahawks incident occurred around early April 2018. No other NFL team has interviewed or worked out Colin in the past 3 seasons, despite other false statements in the media to the contrary. Nally says the rumors Colin is demanding a specific salary are completely false, and the notion Colin doesn't want to play is completely wrong as well. In fact, Nally says Colin has been working out 5 days a week in 3 years in preparation to play again. Nally went ahead and posted some video of Kaepernick working out. Nally says that Kaepernick has proved that he can fit into most NFL offenses, and get this, Cap's camp breaks down his last NFL season when he played for the 49ers in 2016, saying Colin was great despite playing with wide receivers who dropped a ton of passes. I'm waiting for my NFL fans to come out of the woodwork and be like, wait a minute. Cap's rep points out at 2016, the 49ers ranked 4th in dropped passes and 29th in pass blocking efficiency, along with having the worst ranked defense in the NFL. In summary, it is difficult to think of another younger player in NFL history with statistics and character as impressive as Collins not being given an opportunity to earn a spot on the NFL roster after what he has accomplished. The story's developing. We'll keep you in touch with what's going on. My man Charlie Evans asks, who was that previously? That was my man Rich Regal. If you haven't had a chance, check out my white trash mofo, Rich Regal. Make sure you check him out on social media. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, the new song from Tom McDonald called Cloned Rappers. I'm going to drop it for you right here. Let me know what you think about it. And, we're going to get this done right here. And, let me know what you think. Weigh in. Brand new stuff. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah. The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted, it's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old you, get your duplication to enforce their message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, cloned Eminem, he ain't rap since Encore, know that. Cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham, turning the artists who challenge to sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs.
The executions have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated.
If they killed the rappers who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For all of time in all forms, they own all your music, your image, your name, and your person. Weird, right? I know you don't think that it's facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's another way for them to win the war by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies.
The executions have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated. You can see the difference in their face now. Casualties of money and the fame, posing for the cameras with that fake smile. A clone of someone who they used to be. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated.
just wasting time, fading away, emotionless. All we are, just wasting time, feeding a machine, and time can't take that. All we own, just wasting time, fading away, emotionless. All we own, just wasting time, feeding a machine. I can't take that
What's going on? That was my boys, 8 Pound Pressure, with Wasting Time. So, I got something special from the guys. They trusted me wholeheartedly. I got a new song from 8 Pound Pressure. I gotta get permission from Brandon and the guys to play it. But I might be able to play it next week for you. I'm excited about it. I love when artists, musicians trust you, or trust me, I should say, you, me, with music, because it shows that there's camaraderie there, you know, that they trust me enough with that piece of music, you know, regardless if it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, it doesn't matter. For those amount of minutes, that is their hard work, that is their craft, that is their dream. So, you know, I'm a firm believer that they deserve to be heard, you know, like, right? You know, like, they deserve to be heard. They work their asses off to be heard and to be seen, and the last thing they need is nothing, you know? So that's why we try to show as much support as we possibly can here on the Antman Versus show. You guys can tune in every week, check out the live show every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight, Douchebag Criminals, I was told that I need to switch over to the other screen. We have another screen now for the show. Thanks, Intern. So let's check this out. Ooh, this is fancy. Ooh. So, our visuals for Antman Versus for Douchebag Criminals are new and improved. They're all spinny and flashy and stuff. Wow. Nice work, Intern. We look all professional, at least for that part. Just kidding. So, tonight's show is powered by Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Lynette's Country Barbecue, Ohio Local Music, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, and you, the Music Familia. So let's get into this douchebag criminal, shall we? Our first douchebag criminal this evening. Marion County man is indicted on 153 counts, including rape of a child. Marion County man has been indicted on 153 felony counts, including multiple counts of rape of a child under the age of 13. Marion County prosecutor Ray Gorgon announced the grand jury's indictment on Thursday, 45-year-old Jerry Kevin Miller was indicted for multiple sex offenses, including creating and possessing of child pornography. Miller engaged in sexual conduct with a child over a period of years. Miller photographed some of the sexual conduct and possessed these images, which were discovered during a search warrant on his residence. The investigation was conducted by Marion County Sheriff's Office after the victim told family and law enforcement. The Bureau of Criminal Investigation also assisted in the investigation. The indictment includes 8 counts of rape, 16 counts of gross sexual imposition, 3 counts of sexual battery, 14 counts of kidnapping and specification of a sexual motivation, 3 counts of importuning, 3 counts of disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, and 72 counts of pandering. Man, this just goes on and on. So this gentleman tonight is one of our douchebag criminals. And, yeah, I'm going to put the story in there so you guys can check out the remaining story on that if you guys want to. I personally, I just want to punch this dude in the face. Like, as a parent, like, I really do. I just want to, wow. It's crazy, Crazy. Our second douchebag criminal. So, unlucky Florida man thought he was stealing opioids, but they were actually laxatives. Florida man got more than he expected after he decided to steal drugs from a Pinellas County home, believing the pills he was stealing were powerful opioids. Turns out the man was shocked after the opioids turned out to be laxatives. According to an arrest affidavit, Peter Hans Emery mistakenly stole gentle laxatives, believing they were hydrocodone, which is a powerful narcotic, as we all know. He eventually threw the pill bottle he stole when he realized they were something else. The bottle, which was labeled hydrocodone acetaminophen, actually contained Equate gentle laxatives from Walmart that were meant for gentle, dependable overnight relief. Not the type of relief he necessarily wanted, but surely enough of a relief. I really have to give him this one because this is definitely a shitty situation to be in. Yeah, buddy. And our last but not least, in all seriousness, this last douchebag criminal makes me sick. Detroit 16-year-old was charged in the slaying of her newborn. 16-year-old Detroit girl has been charged with second-degree murder in the fatal stabbing of her newborn earlier this year. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says the teen is being charged as a juvenile and faces an October 25th pretrial hearing at a juvenile detention center. Prosecuting say the girl gave birth February 21st in a bathroom of an apartment on the city's east side. The newborn was stabbed multiple times, wrapped in a towel, and placed in a purse. The purse was hidden in a bedroom closet. Police found the newborn's body the following day. Throw the book at this chick. Seriously. For all of you out there who are moms and dads and parents out there, like, wow. Tonight's Douchebag Criminals is powered by Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. Find them on Facebook, facebook.com/Modified Studios, or give them a call, 740-205-7503. That's it, folks. I'm your host, Antman. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate all yo mofo faces. Thank you guys for doing what you do. I want to give a shout out to all the artists, musicians, and everybody out there busting their ass. Don Rush, I got a brother that lives in Pinellas County. Small world. Wow. It is a small world. What's going on, Don? How's it going, man? Missed you, bro. Hope all is well with you. I want to give a shout out to the sponsors tonight, man. Paul's Nightclub, Janine and all the boys and girls down there. Shamrock Printing. I want to give a shout out to Foxhole Internet Radio Network, Foxhole Internet Radio Undiscovered. Check out my internet radio station, Foxhole Undiscovered, if you guys want. Android and iPhone, so just search Foxhole Undiscovered. Modified Studios, Lynette's Country Barbecue, and Ohio Local Music on Facebook. My boys Thor and Terry holding it down. I want to give a shout out to Thor and Terry and everybody out there. Keep doing what you do. Get out there, support some local music. Have a great night. I want to remind everybody, all the music videos aired are not ours, and we give all the rights to the artists, musicians who create these works. We love you guys. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your week. See ya.